Alright, let's go. Chargers, Broncos. Today we're going to watch Justin Herbert lead his team down the field on a very crucial drive, 79 yards. The Chargers season is on the line. They didn't have much momentum in the first half. Things changed in the second. This was a turning point right here. Hey, let's start from play one. Let's go. All right, let's go. It's a 5-point game with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. The Chargers come out in 11 personnel. That's one tight end, 1, 2, 3 receivers, 1 running back in the backfield. Justin Herbert is in the gun. We're getting motion right here to begin the play. What else is going on? Play action pass. Herbert sits back. He's looking for his guy. Hits Palmer. First down. All right, from the top angle, I need y'all to really pay attention. The Chargers are doing a lot of pre-snap movement all drive, really all game. Here we go right here. When 15 comes across the formation, what do we see right here? Look at the hand motion right here. Bunch. What does that mean? Probably box. Probably means box. You're going to box the bunch. The bunch is going to beat you if you don't box it. You have to know how to handle it. The box is going to be these 3 players right here. 1, 2, 3. It affects those 3 right there. And it makes it easier for this safety right here. Look at him. He's clapping his hands too. They're all clapping their hands. They understand what is going on. The Mike backer lines back. He goes back with the flow, the flash of 44. It's a lot of movement. Not only is 44 flashing back, 77 is pulling to the right, but it's not a real pull. They're trying to make it look like it's a run. So 77 is pulling back, but you see he's not gaining any ground up the field. He's staying back. Why is that? Because it's a pass. Justin Herbert has all day to throw the ball. A beautiful pocket. Plenty of time. He's reading it out. And this is actually a good zone coverage from the Broncos. Everyone right here is covered. Linebacker's in a good spot to eliminate this route from McConkey. You see the receiver right here. He's running through. Contact. There's nowhere to go. The top corner in the league. Is he? PS2? Is he the top corner? He's beat on this play. 5 with a great play for a first down, 12 yards to keep going. 1st and 10. What are you going to get 1st and 10? It's a great way to start the drive. The Chargers come out in 12 personnel this time. They have 2 tight end type bodies on the field. These guys look like fullbacks sometimes. They have 44, 42. It's confusing. Let's call them tight ends for right now. 2 tight ends. 1, 2. 2 receivers. 1, 2. 1 running back in the backfield. He's in the dot. Herbert is underneath the center. What are we getting from these guys right here? What's going on? The Broncos are in their base 3-4 defense. They have 3 D linemen on the field. They have 4 linebackers right here. They have 4 DBs across the board. What are we getting? What are we getting right here? Looks like run. We're getting run. Both the tight ends flash back. Nothing there. 2-yard gain. All right, here we go from the back angle. We get a great view of this. Why are these 2 guys in the game? Look at their head placement. Why is he looking back? They're always giving it away, guys. It's hard for them to hold their disguise. They want to look back. They want to see where they have to go to block. They want to know what's going on. As a backer, you have to see what these guys are doing, but you got to feel it more than having your eyes stuck on them because your back is your main key. Watch what the back does. He's going to influence you. The back is going to influence you to the left. On defense, he's influenced you to the left. Counter step. Why is he influencing you this way? They want the linebackers to step this way so they can bring them back through. 2 flashers like pullers. Boom. Tough run right there in the middle of the field. 4-yard gain. Tough yards. And what do we come back with on the next play? Play action. After getting that run, play action, and there's nowhere to go, but you bail the Chargers out by committing a penalty after having great push. What's the formation? What are we in? The Chargers are in 11 personnel in this play. Tight end, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. Look at his eyes. He's looking back. Why is he looking back? Guess what he's telling you? I'm coming back, man. I'm coming. Oh, motion. The eyes are telling you something. He's looking where he has to go. That's the key. When you're on defense, you got to key them things. And on offense, what's going on? What are we getting? What are we getting right here? It looks like pressure. Everyone's in the aggressive demeanor. 29 in the aggressive demeanor. Right here. Everyone else in aggressive demeanor right there. 29's going. Pressure. We get there. The blitz lands, but guess what? It is a penalty. You can't do that. You got to hit in the strike zone. You can't miss the target. 0. You right there. You did all the work. You grab, it's over with. They're going to protect these guys right here. 10, his contract is big. They're going to protect them. The league wants these guys to thrive. And also, this is a bad tackle. Stop with the hip drop. Just run through. I see right here what's going on. We're going to see it better from the other angle, but you can't do that right there. You can't grab them down and pull them like this. There's a face mask. It's hands to the face. They're never going to call it. You can technically see this is going on before this. This is going on first, but they're going to protect this guy. This guy with the ball right here, they're going to protect him. That's the money maker for the league. You got to understand the game. Sometimes it's not fair, But one thing you cannot do, you can't do this next move. You cannot drop them down. You can't do that right there. First off, this is a terrible play. It's lazy. Knock that man's hand down and go get him. Knock that hand down and go get him. You're stronger than 10. Knock that hand down. Herbert is nice. He's a beast. Knock that hand down and go get him. I think you were more of a monster than a QB, right? But you can't do this. You falling down. That's a hip drop. I hate that play right there. You're going to get that every time. As soon as you grab that shoulder pad, it's over with. Big penalty on the play. It's a 15-yarder. The drive continues. What are we in? 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. They're in the pistol. Herbert's in the gun. The back is behind them. They're in the pistol. It looks like we're getting more zone coverage from the Broncos. More zone coverage from the Broncos. And how does it play out? Exactly like that. Play action, dump off to the back, nothing there. You're trying to dump it off to the back, there's nothing there. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. When you can't affect the rush anymore, you're at the point where there's nowhere else to go, get your hands up. Don't always leave them feet. Because if you leave them feet, sometimes it shoots out. Good play right here, though. Make a play, it's all good. You got to just make it. You got to just make it. We're going to see a better angle right here for what's going on. Is anything open for Herbert? Is anything open in this zone? What y'all think? Could he have waited for this one? Could he waited for this one? It's tough, man. The clock is going off in his head. The clock is going off in 10's head. He's thinking, man, I'm already stepping up into the pocket. 15 is the one I would like for him to take, but look right here. If you take that, it has to be the perfect pass. But really, it's too much a chance. You can't fit this one in here right now. You have an underneath the player. You have an underneath player, and you have a guy over the top who can shoot it and go take that. The underneath players on defense, they deter the quarterback from throwing these over routes. That's why you have to get great depth in your drop. The depth in your drop takes away these over routes because they can't tell how much space is in between. From this angle right here, he can't see if he's 6 yards away or if he's 3 yards away. But you got to also understand this guy can jump, he can move. It's too tough of a throw. Same thing for this dig right here. As an underneath player, you have to be in the right zone and have the correct depth to take away what's going on. The ball can't get there. Justin Herbert can't see what's going on. He's trying to dump it off. But what does the D lineman do? Great movement from the big boy. Knock the ball down. Not too much penetration. Their line, they're stout. They're holding up. Great blocking for 77. Great blocking for 75. Look how they pass this off right here. Great job passing this off. These three right here, great job on the inside. These boys right here on the island. They on the island. They out here working too. It's a lot of space. It's tough. It's tough being on that island. But guess what? They locking it down. They locking it. Get your hands up. Boom. Block the shot. Block the shot. Incomplete pass. Let's keep playing. 2nd and 10. What do we have? What do we have on 2nd and 10? Let's go. 11 personnel once again. Tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. Underneath the center on 2nd and 10. What we got? It's more zone. It looks like more zone. If it's not zone, they disguising it well. They in their base defense still. What are we getting? Play action. Jailbreak. Jailbreak. These boys are on Herbert quick, but guess what? It's a screen. Dump it off. Let's go 30. Let's slide. Let's slide. Big play right here. Good pickup right here, but also there's a flag on the play, which is always going to help the offense when you jump off sides. Do not jump off sides. You're right there by the ball. Key the ball. Do not jump off sides. Look how they influence the guys up the field. On the screens, they're letting these guys go. Look out block. But this time it's a organized look out block because you want the guys to run up the field like they're free. As a D lineman, you have to feel this. You have to feel that something is wrong. We've been playing this whole game. Right now, it's the 4th quarter. Why are you letting me just run up the field? You haven't let me run up the field the whole day. It's been tough the whole game to get past you, but right now you're going to let me just run here free? Something is up. You got to feel that something is up right here. When you feel that pressure, you got to put your foot, especially you got to put that foot in the ground and go find that back. Go find the back. Follow the lineman. They're taking you to the money. Follow the lineman. They're taking you to the prize. He's right here. Look at them. They're not out here for no reason. What are they doing? Let's go. Now we got a caravan. Let's ride. Let's ride. The Broncos rally right here to get to the ball to make a stop, but it's just a little bit too late. A little bit too late, 7, 8 yards down the field. And on top of that, we have somebody jumping off sides right here. A little bit too early. Trying to get a good jump, but they got you. They got you. Look at 93, look at 98. They think I'm about to get a sack. 93 just knocked that ball down the last play. He's feeling good. They think I'm about to give me a sack too. Knock down. Nope. We're not getting there. We're not getting there. Now it's our time to slide. Look at 30. Almost a great play from 15. Almost a great play. You got to split it, though. When you're on the outside, you got to do this. One underneath. Now you can't go underneath no more. You got to get the penetration. Cut it off. Almost. Not enough, though. Good tackle, 55 down the field. You got to keep rolling. Let's go. Just that fast. Just that fast, they'll get you. They'll get you just like that. It was a free play pretty much. 2nd and 5. They took the penalty. Guess why they took the penalty? Because now it's 2nd down once again. It's still 2nd down. They got more yards in the last play. We're going to take the penalty, take back those 3 yards. We want the 2nd down again. We're going to keep this drive rolling. 21 personnel. Truly 12, but it looks like 21. What's the difference between 12 and 21? I'll tell you right here. If it was 21, it would be tight end, fullback, running back. But in the offense today, the fullbacks play like tight ends. It's interchangeable. 44 is more of a tight end than a fullback, correct? Y'all help me out in the comments. Let me know. I'm going to say it's 12 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. Look at these guys trying to get lined up. On the other angle, we'll get a better view why they're so late getting lined up. Here we go. Counter. We're getting a counter. Look at the run. Flashback. Puller. What do we get? Blocked up. Nowhere to go. Good play on the inside by the backer 40. McConkey. Motion. PS2. You're late. Run. This must be man coverage, y'all. This must be man coverage right here. This must be man coverage. Look at the eyes on the bottom. It must be man. 2 is going across the formation. There's no one over there for him to cover. Because guess what? This safety has the tight end. PS2, you got to get the receiver, man. It's only 2 corners on the field. Y'all got to man up. Y'all man up. Lock in. Let's go. But it doesn't hurt anybody. There's nowhere for the ball to go. Is there any gain on the play? I don't think so. 3rd and 5. Let's reload it. We're going to see it from the back angle one more time. Look at the big boys work. Look at the communication. 55 does a good job talking this whole drive. He does a good job communicating, trying to get his guys in line the whole time, the whole drive. When you're on defense, you are the quarterback. It's a little bit different, but it's the same thing, man. You got to be able to talk it. You got to be able to talk it. Here we go. What are we in now? 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back. We got a little bunch set right here. We're going to need some talk. We need some type of talk. What's going on? We're getting some type of talk, some type of communication on 3rd and 5. It looks like a heavy blitz front. Looks like everybody is blitzing in right here. Is it going to play out like that? Let's see. I see somebody dropping out. Doesn't matter. Great ball. From Herbert. On the money. 2 and 5. They haven't. That's not 2. That's not 5. That's 1. PS2. He's having some work this drive. Usually they stay away from him. He doesn't get targeted this often. They know he's on his game. But right here, they getting him. They beat him 2 times this drive. It's rare to see. But the Chargers are working. Look at Herbert talking right here. He's identifying the blitz. These guys have walked up. It's a lot going on. Look at all these guys right here. Y'all know what coverage this is. Man, this is like cover 0. It looks like cover 0. We're going to get him on 3rd and 5. Is it going to be successful? It's not successful. One thing I want y'all to see right here, I want y'all to notice, I don't know if you saw this during the actual game. Let's watch 55 right here. Let's watch the Mike linebacker. Look, it's some type of check they have. I don't know what the check was. I don't know what the key was. When they see some set, they're saying we're going. We're all going. First off, the first one to notice it was 52. I think what it was is Hayden Hurst going to the outside. I think that's what the key was. I'm not positive, but that's what it looks like to me. Look at him look outside. Once he sees his set out here, he makes the signal and the defense changes immediately. Now everyone's cranking it up. Here we go. We're about to go. Look at the guys on the inside. Both backers in the A gap. We got pressure off the edges. Herbert's trying to talk it out. He's trying everybody, hey, wait, let's get the protection right so I don't get hit in my head. Boom, he gets the ball out. When you have 2 linebackers in the A gap right here, one is going to get picked up by the center. When the center chooses who he wants, the back is going to block the other one. Also, on defense, when the center chooses you, when you're getting blocked in this pressure right here, more than likely, you're going to drop out and become an extra underneath defender in the 0 blitz, just in case the ball's going to come out, because more than likely, he's blocking away from where the ball is coming. If he's going to throw to this side, more than likely, he's going to block this side, and so it's good for you to shoot, but you're really off the eyes of the quarterback, though. It can go either way. That's not 100%. It can go either way, but you got to be off the eyes. He's off the eyes. Good read, 55, but nowhere for to go. If this was a slant, you'd be in the right spot, but it's an out, and guess what? It's a first down. Let's keep going. 1st and 10. What are we getting? More play action, and this time we find space for 15. Ladd McConkey. They told me to call him Ladd. I like that because he be cooking. This dude right here is, look right here. Whoo, gotcha, 40. Gotcha. Watch out. Pick them shoelaces up. I got you. Pick them up. 15 is a player, man. He's been a player since last year at Georgia, the years before at Georgia. Now he's with the Chargers doing the same thing. The same thing. The Chargers are in 12 personnel. We got tight end, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. Look at the communication. Everybody's trying to get set. They build a 3-by-1 set, another little bunch set right here. 3 receivers close. They're talking. Hands are up. They're talking. What's going on? What happens? Mesh route. The mesh route beats the zone coverage. They cannot figure out who to cover. Truly with this mesh right here. Let's see how it plays out. They bring 4 strong. They bring the back right here. The first crosser has to go to the wheel linebacker. Mike, you got to take the next crosser back, which is 15. It's a lot of motion. It's a lot of movement. It's a lot of things to get you and say, man, I don't know what's going on. Backer right here, you are the problem. You got to be right there. You got to go back. You got to go back. It's a little bit too much, but guess what? You leave a hole for 15, and guess what he's going to do? He's going to slide. Just like that. Give me that. Huge play. We're going to see it from the back angle. Huge play right here. Little 15 is turned. Look at the communication from 55. Everyone's looking. Everyone's talking. Uh-oh, here we go. Motion back. The line adjusts. Everyone adjusts. Play action. Good job, 55. You got to take the first thing back. It's the backer to this side. It's zone, but now it's like you're playing man. You got him all the way. 40, you have the next crosser. You have to be in this area right here. You don't have help from your other backer. So when you're running across, if you were right here, you could play 88 or was it 86? You could play right here and you could play over 15. You're on the wrong side. And since you're on the wrong side, there's a gap. Shh. You're on the wrong side of the ball, man. And since you're on the wrong side, it's a lane. Now you better make this tackle. Nope. Nope. Pursue. Too high, man. Too high. Drop the hips too high. And again, when you're too high like that, look at 15. He already knows what's going on. He feels that pressure. He feels the leverage. And give me that. Big play. The Chargers are rolling. They are rolling. Look at 15 right here. He's looking for the spot. He's looking for space. I really like him, y'all. I really think he is a gamer. McConkey is a player. Ladd, he's a player. He's a player. Here we go. 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back. We have motion. Is it man? Is it zone? They're like they're just bumping. Look at his hand out. Look at the hand. They're communicating. This defense is communicating. Vance Joseph is the defensive coordinator for the Broncos. He has them ready. He has them talking. You got to communicate what's going on. Here we go. Great view of the zone right here. The distribution of the zone. Look at the spacing of these routes. Great play call for the Chargers. We got the receiver to the flat. Look at the eyes right here, this DB. He's in trouble. Why are you looking right here? Why are you looking right there? You're looking in the wrong spot. You're looking in the wrong spot because now you are beat, 6. You cannot look in the backfield. You're going to get beat. Don't look at this guy back here. He's a liar. He's going to lie to you. He's going to look to the left and throw it to the right. He's going to look to the right and throw it to the left. 12's in motion. We're going across the formation. We have great communication right here. Eyes are in the wrong place by 6. He gets hit over the top of his head for the touchdown on the wheel route. Great design from the Chargers. And truly, this was not a design wheel. He ran out of real estate on the sideline. He said, I'm turning this up to go and make a play. Remember, at this point, the Chargers are down by 5 points. They got to go and do something big. They got to go score. It's the fourth quarter. Time is ticking. Every drive is important. Once again, we get mesh underneath. They couldn't stop the mesh the first time. We're getting it again. We're getting the mesh right here with a deep dig from 15. Great spacing. Look at this middle right here. Wide open. Could he take this one right here? He could take a bullet right there and get the ball in. But there's no need. There's no need. And another thing that happens to him, he gets a little pressure right here. He looks, he's identifying where to go with the ball. All day to throw. Then the pocket collapses. He throws a fadeaway, falling down. Touchdown. That fadeaway ball is nice from 10 right here. Justin Herbert has been praised for a lot of years. He's been praised. We haven't seen the results. They keep saying this guy out of Oregon is special. He looks the part. He's starting to put it together. He's starting to make the plays. We always saw the numbers, big numbers, but it's something different being on the West Coast, I got to tell y'all. As a guy who's in the South, I'm on the East Coast, I'm in the South. I'm trying to tell you, we don't see too many Charger games. They don't show them out here. Y'all are in another time zone. Y'all far away. When you see plays like this, it makes you think, okay, maybe this guy is the truth, man. I've been watching him a few times this year. Maybe he is the truth. Falling away. It's a fall away. It's like LeBron fading out of bounds. Hitting a three. It's like Steph Curry falling out of bounds, shooting that jump shot. On the money. Touchdown. On the money. You got to lock in, 6. One more time. You got to lock in, 6, right here. The eyes. You're in the right spot. Everyone on the defense is in the right spot, though. I want you to be a little bit, you got to carry this, you got to fall back a little bit, but you're carrying it the right way. Everyone's in the right spot. You got to play with zone. You got to play with awareness. 6, you get a little too greedy. Where are you going? You don't have to run up there. Play over the top. Play over the top and allow the man to come to you. Look at everyone else. No one else is on this level. Shh. No one else is on that level. He sees it. He turns it up. Justin Herbert sees it. No safety help. No one over here. Yeah, we're going up top. Give me that. Give me that. Plays like this change the game. Plays like this are what you need when you're trying to accomplish something. The Chargers are trying to get into the playoffs. Not only do they score a touchdown, they were down by 5, now they're up by 1 after 6. We got to go for 2. We're trying to make it a 3-point game. There's no point to be up by 2 points. We got to go for 2. Here we go. 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. Herbert under the center. What are we getting right here? Motion. Shh. Motion across. Look, everybody's talking. More zone coverage. More zone coverage right here. Everyone's in the correct spot. We're getting play action. Look how I want y'all to pay attention to this right here. I want y'all to pay attention to this spot right there. That man right here. I want y'all to pay attention to 55. McConkey runs by him. Boom. What a catch, man. What a catch from Palmer. The zone is in the right spot. It's always just one little piece that changes everything on the play. Like I said, I want y'all to pay attention to this right there. That's the piece that changes the whole play. It doesn't take much to change the play. Here we go. I'm going to show you off from the back angle. What a catch. What a catch from Palmer. Dragged that toe. Surtain didn't even think this ball was catchable. Look at his demeanor. The ball was tipped. This ball was tipped right here. It's tipped by the linebacker. When it gets tipped, he thinks the ball's going out of bounds. But no, 5 had other plans. Give me that. Stop the hate. Stop hating on me. I got to get this for my squad. Touchdown, baby. Look right here, man. What a picture. Put that up on your wall. Fat head. Put that up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want y'all to watch right here, 55. We're getting motion. Great communication. You're doing all the work. You're doing all the work the correct way. All the work. You're not biting on this little play action right here. Nobody's biting on this play action. Great discipline from these guys right here. Great discipline. The play action doesn't affect anybody. Nobody is affected. Great eyes, great talk. But right here, the issue comes. Look at 55. You can't let this guy run free. When you let this guy run free right here, it creates the issue for this safety right there. Now he's in a bind. If you would have affected this route and put your hands on him, it changes everything. Now he can focus on 5. But since you don't touch him, he has to respect this route right here. Since he has to respect this route right here, it causes a gap to be open. 2 is trying to pass it off to the next zone to see what's coming back. In cases where it's like this, in case the route was, it came back, or in case McConkey came back right here, 2 has to be right here. He's in good position. Good body positioning, but they found the hole between the safety and the corner. You got to put hands on. That hands on right there would have redirected the route. It would have changed up everything. McConkey would not have got to that spot. It would have not pushed 6 so far. It would have been a closer space between 6 and 2. Once again, from the back angle. Great communication. Adjustment, everything. Play action, no one's affected. Crossers. He thinks McConkey's going underneath. He's took his eyes off. He's pointing him to the next zone. 40 is pointing his man to the next zone. That's great communication right here. The execution must be better right there. We need more body presence. A shoulder, some hands, something. 15 is running through there smooth like a deer. He's running through there smooth like a deer in the woods. Look right here. Untouched. That's drill work. That's like running through cones. He's out there practicing on cones. This is what y'all see on IG. This is what y'all see them boys doing. This is why they do it. This is why they run around those bags for plays like this. 55 right here, he's a bag. Use those arms. When you don't use your arms, you just become another tackling dummy. Don't do that. Get a piece of 15. If 55 hits 15 right here, he knocks the route off. Not only does he knock the route off, he cleans it up for his safety right here. Now watch 5's route. Now imagine if 15 was hit. If McConkey had hands on him right here, right? If he had hands on him right here, 6 could be right there. But the reason why 6 is getting width right here, he has to get wide because 15 is rolling. He has to stay on this side of 15. See that? Now what do you create? Not just one guy, but 2 guys wide open in the middle of the field. There was no reason right here. You got an outside defender. You got an outside defender. Get the hands on. You don't have to run with this. You don't have to run. Okay, let's say you don't get the hands on. You got to turn your hips. You got to drop to be right here, 55. If you don't hit them, you got to turn your hips and drop and sink underneath to close the gap. You got someone outside of you. All the crossers, you did so much good talking. You got a little greedy. Team game, though. Team game. So everyone has to do their part. 44, you were almost there. Inches. It's a game of inches. It hits his hand. The ball gets tipped. It's going crazy. Look at 5 right here. Catcher's mitt. Give me that. Touchdown. Game decider. A game influencer. I'll say that. Game influencer right there. Changes the outcome of the game when you make plays. You never know what play is going to win the game for you. Chargers going to win. Their playoff hopes are still alive. What a day. What a game. That's how you go and do it when you need to get it done. But we're not done. So, let's keep going. Let's get to the next play. Let's go.